Bliss University. Today we're going to be going over how to create and manage jobs. So in the left-hand panel here, go ahead and select jobs, and you're going to see a couple different options. We're going to start off in the list view. So you can see there's a few sections. You have an open job section, a completed job section, and a canceled job section. This is a test account that I've been playing around with for a while, so there are some completed jobs and canceled jobs in the account. To start off, let's go ahead and create a new job. We're going to select a customer. There's only one customer on this account, but usually you see lots of names right here. All of the customers that you have will be listed right here. And then an address. If there's multiple addresses per customer, you can select them here. Let's go ahead and enter a description because this is just a test account. I'm just going to enter test, and we'll do the same thing for the notes. We're going to enter a price of $155, and then we're going to choose the date. And let's go ahead and say that the job is going to start tomorrow. And we have multiple crews here that we can select from, but we're just going to select team 1. And there's a few options to the frequency of the job. So if this is a recurring job, meaning that it's a kind of job where you need to return to the property on a regular basis, you can select recurring. And you can select that by weeks, months, or days. So maybe you need to go every 5 days. And that'll tell you you can go every 5 days. Maybe you need to go every 1 month. Right? So it's like every month on the 6th is when you would go. So you can decide if you want the job to never end or if you want to choose a last service date. By that, it means you're repeating this job every month. If you select never, then this job will be repeated every month till the very end of time. But if you choose a last service date, then maybe the job will only go through the end of February. Because this is just a test job, I actually want to simplify things and make it just one time. And we're going to still keep it for tomorrow. So we're going to hit save. And then you see our job pop up right here. And once you have a job, there's a few different options. You can actually edit the job, you can message the customer from the job, you can mark a job as complete, or you can cancel a job. Let's go over to our application now. So you can see that this is our jobs table. You can see that by this little icon down here in the bottom left-hand corner. So we're going to go ahead and go to tap to see all jobs, which is just right in the middle of the page. And I can see a job listed here for $155. And I open it up, and the title is test. It says this is a test. So clearly this is the exact same job listed here that we have on our web platform. So if I want to create a job from this device, let's go back to my main job screen, and I just hit the plus button in the corner. I select a customer, and again, if you have multiple customers, they'll all be listed right here. And I can input that same information that I did on the website. Let's now head back to our website. So let's go back to our options to view jobs under the jobs tab. So with list view, which we've kind of already covered, we have the map view. You need to select a date for the jobs that you want to see. So the 6th is tomorrow, and you can see that we've got a job here tomorrow, and this would be the only one. If you had multiple jobs, you would see multiple pins popping up all around this map. From here, you can also create a new job. And from our calendar view, it's very similar. You can see the jobs that you have today, the jobs that you have upcoming, all the jobs in the future. Again, you're only seeing one name, but all of your customer information will be here. You can see it as a month, a week, or a day. Now let's go ahead and dive into job assignment. And so when we created this job, we selected a team, this team 1, to complete this job. So if you want, you can use this tool to change which crew does this job. So you can just say that I don't know what crew I want to do it with, so I can unassign it. You can select a crew that you want to do it with, and like maybe you have some new crew members, so you would just select a new crew. And then this takes you over into our crew management feature. And I'm actually not going to worry about this right now. So let's go ahead and go back into our jobs. Let's go back to job assignment. We're going to take this job that's for tomorrow, and we're going to assign it to team 1. And you can see right there, it falls under team 1. So what this means for the crews is that they can see this job in their specific crew app. So the app that I have on the screen over here is actually the same login as the web platform. So this is kind of the manager's version of the app. I'm actually going to log out of the admin version of the app and log into the crew version of the app so you can see what the crews are seeing. So I'm going to stop the feed to do that and log out. Just give me one moment. Okay, so I've now logged out of the admin app and I'm now in the crew app. And there is no crew version of the web platform. So if somebody only is listed as a crew on your profile, they'll never be able to access any of this information. They only see what is specifically on their app. And as you can see in the bottom, all of those tabs are gone. And so when your team checks in, they can only see the jobs for the day and the jobs for tomorrow. And then they can go in and actually look at the job details. And then if they need to, they can edit or add to the notes. This job went very well. Let's save it. And you can see in the notes that there's now a new section that was added by the crew member. And so when we go back to the web platform where the admin is, and we go to that specific job, here's that job. Let's go ahead and open it up. You can see that the notes have been updated to reflect what the crew members have added. So that way both admin and crew are staying on the same page. And last but not least, once a job is complete, a crew, when are in the field, can mark it by simply clicking on this green check mark here, or somebody can mark it complete in the web portal here. So just to show you kind of how it works, let's go ahead and in the crew app select complete job, and then yes, complete job. So you can see now that that job is off of the crew's app and it's off of the open jobs category, and it's now listed under completed jobs right here. This is the one we created, test, $155. And if the crew, hit completed and it wasn't actually completed, the admin can actually go in here and change it and write mark complete. And they can even cancel the job from here as well. And that's a very high level look of how our jobs work. We are always changing and updating things, so I can actually tell you that the crew members are actually getting more capability in their app to better communicate with the admin. That's an exciting update we have coming up. If you guys have any questions, just let us know. Any questions or product suggestions, hello@getbliss.com is how to contact us. Thank you.